There you go, Fairchild. We're live, mate.
This is it.
Damn.
This is it.
Your balls deep. You
So
are
Throw you in at the deep end.
good.
all up in there.
This
Good.
is us. This is
A
us.
little bit nervous, but
This is fine. This is fine. You're with seasoned veterans.
been
Yeah.
treated well as a special
Season
guest.
Yeah,
veterans
you
of
have.
like, what,
We've
10
given you-
episodes?
Yeah.
We've done
Well,
10 episodes. We know exactly what
We
we're
know.
doing.
Yeah. Well, compared to most people on YouTube, we're doing all right.
Yeah.
Was it 60
Smash
hits?
the like button.
80 hits.
That's too many hits.
Too many hits.
Yeah. You know.
Too many
If you
hits,
hit
too
a
many
per-
hits, too many hits,
If
too
you hit a
many
person
hits.
that many times,
Yeah. You're going to
So-
prison.
be trouble.
Yeah, it's not
But
good.
yeah, you say about being treated well. I was told to bring my own beer. H, thank you. It's great.
No, I said bring some beer. I'll have beer,
You didn't mention that.
but
You
bring
said
some beer.
I didn't bring any beer.
No, you didn't.
That's fine.
And I brought you.
You brought me as well.
You didn't even bring yourself.
No.
Well, you know, sharing is caring, isn't it?
I drank a lot of whiskey before I come. So.
Why?
Huh?
Are you nervous as well?
I thought I'd stay
No, I just
professional.
like whiskey.
Oh, really?
I thought I'd stay professional for my first, entrance into the world of show business.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's
I
good.
thought I'd stay professional. So
You know.
afterwards, I'd have to get very drunk.
Yeah, well, you'll
Or
quickly
drunk.
realise that we're not professionals.
Okay.
No,
so,
well,
this is
so
fine.
can we
We're none of that.
fuck my car off and get pissed?
Yes,
Excellent.
Yeah.
yes.
Fantastic.
Pretty much the safest bet there.
let's
We,
do
we
this.
definitely encourage drunkenism.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Some alcohol abuse is fine with us.
yeah.
Alcohol abuse?
We're not picky guys, are we?
Yeah,
Bob?
no.
You know, we're not.
We
gonna
invite
judge.
anyone on this show.
Yeah,
What?
You know. Yeah,
literally anyone.
yeah. You're not special.
Yeah.
You're not
I was
special.
told this was a big deal for you.
Oh no, this is a big deal for you.
Oh,
Oh yeah, shit. Fuck. We've got like 8 subscribers.
Yeah, we don't need you.
I was told you were struggling.
You don't even have a
so you
YouTube
bring
account.
out the big guns. Well,
Who doesn't have a YouTube account?
I know.
I will have in the
This
morning.
guy.
I'm going to do one. No, I won't do it now.
Have one in the
I'll
morning.
have one in the
Oh,
morning.
have one in the morning.
In the morning, I will have one
Unbelievable.
after I've had
God.
another one.
Yes, this is
I'll have
fine.
one of those first.
Yes.
Then I'll have a YouTube account.
I think you should tell everyone like why you're not even on Facebook.
I don't think I should because it makes me look weird. I want the people to like
Do
me.
you have any social media accounts at all?
I have LinkedIn
Oh, professional.
because I wanted to get a new job and I am moving jobs.
Oh yeah, so I will play the bit. I'll cut that in.
Yeah.
So Simon is the guy that never leaves.
But
It's the one
I
that
am
will
now-
never leave.
Officially, I am now leaving.
Finally.
5
So
weeks'
what
time, 28th
inspired
of July.
that? Why inspired that then? So why are you leaving
Fucking shit.
the same place you said you were going to leave for the last 11 years?
Because I finally realised that the place I've been at for the last 11 years is shit.
In what way?
It's
What made
too
it
far,
so shit?
It's too far away.
It's a
It is
long way to
ass
travel.
I don't even know where I'm referencing.
Heathrow?
It is officially 77 miles from my house.
Oh.
And it's
It doesn't
far?
sound that bad, does it?
No,
77, but it's Heathrow's a
it's
shit place to get
journey.
to.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
shit,
shit
journey.
place to
Always
get
get
to.
stuck in traffic and it fucks me up.
Like I have about
And the place is full of bricks.
0.8 miles to my place of work.
I have 6 meters. My bedroom is the other side of that wall. Like it's
That's not
perfect for me.
Living the dream.
It's, it's an average commute.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the commute that everyone thought back. You remember, like back in what was that program?
Space Odyssey 2001.
No. That what was
Run
that?
it.
Like that invention one, where these people used to go on with inventions.
Time Machine.
No, like a real proper program with
Dragon's Den.
no, and you'd go like this. I'm talking year. I'm talking
Crystal Maze.
no. And you go on there, and it'd be like.
Don't know what
And they'd say like what the world's going to be like in the future, or this is an invention that I've got. Like the geezer with the cat's eye went on it.
I know what it's called. And
Yeah.
You got Kangs. Shit.
Yeah,
BBC thing.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like this thing, right?
Tomorrow's World.
Tomorrow's World. That was the one,
That's
right?
right.
Tomorrow's World.
Terrible
And on
program.
Tomorrow's World, I remember watching that. Oh, fucking, I was young because this is like what early '90s, mid '90s.
Fucking canned it in the mid 90s.
Yeah, and I remember watching it, and they were saying. By the year 2000, I think it was like 2006 or something.
Good year.
It was like most people will be working from home, and we'll be doing this, and we'll be doing that, and like no one's working from home
Apart from him.
apart from you.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, but not as many as they said. They said it was like 70% of the population would work from home.
Most people still just working in shit.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Tomorrow's World did say the mobile phone wouldn't catch on. Sorry about that.
I'm just a problem solver.
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Do you want to take those? as
I
well?
like Tomorrow's World.
Yeah, but they did say the mobile phone wouldn't catch on.
Did they? What Tomorrow's World did?
Probably.
We don't fact check either. Like it's fine. Just make shit up.
Was it
Bob
like
does all
John
the time.
Craven who did it? Or something?
No, that was Blue Peter. He was the one who got.
No, don't he do Country File? Who does Country File? That's John Craven, isn't it?
News round.
Did he?
Fuck.
I don't know. Didn't he direct Freddy Krueger?
No.
That was Wes Craven.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jesus. Where did we pull him from?
Fucking hell. Val Kilmer's on form tonight.
I'm a little bit worried about my blink count now.
Yeah, your blink
Very
count is
Blink
rising.
counts. It's
Yeah,
gonna take
it's
me
rising.
days. It's gonna take
We've
me
got to put a blink count on.
Yeah.
For those who
very
are
conscious
watching
of
and we're wondering what we're speaking about, Simon blinks a massive amount.
Yeah.
And you're now all going to be watching how many times he's blinking.
and it's making me
mention
more
that
conscious
early.
of it now.
We'll have a blink count in the corner.
I'm just going to sit with my eyes closed for the rest of the show. Please continue.
Your eyes are so small, people won't even fucking notice anyway. It's like, look, he's all squinting and shit. Like the sun's constantly in his fucking eyes. Don't know what's going on. Good work, Si. Good
Yeah,
work.
I'm conscious now. So I'm looking at myself right there.
Don't, because
Okay.
now you look really weird. Now you look really weird. Now you look possessed.
I'm looking at the people.
I try
yeah.
not to look at myself when we're recording because I get aroused. And
So do I. That's why we sit on either ends of this big
You're
table.
not supposed to do that whilst making a homemade sex tape as well.
no, what? Look at yourself.
Don't look at yourself.
No,
Go floppy.
I wouldn't.
I would.
I wouldn't.
Wouldn't you?
I'd like to look at myself when
I
I'm doing
wouldn't.
it.
Yeah.
I reckon I'd go harder.
No,
You reckon?
No, I'm way
Yeah.
I'm too fat.
I'd
I
be.
reckon 10 years ago.
10 years.
Yeah. 20 years ago. Okay, I was 6 then. 8. No, I was 8. I was 8.
Even 10. How old are you now?
28. 18, I was.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say you're borderline legal there, because like if you were 20,
Borderline.
17-year-old porn, that's not good, dude.
It's alright,
That's not good.
isn't it? Can you delete that history, please?
It's fine in Texas. Like in
You've
the
got my phones, can you delete it?
What's the legal age? 16, is it still?
what for sex?
Consent.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right?
Well,
But
Yeah, but
well,
porn-
there
you
this is
can't
what
do
makes me
porn at
laugh.
17,
This is what makes me laugh. It's called the legal age of consent, right? Even if you're 30, you still have to you have to give consent.
Yeah.
You can't just have sex after
Yeah, but-
16
yeah, but
with
that-
anyone and go, well, she's legal
not
legal
rape.
age of consent.
It's not right.
If you shout surprise beforehand, it's not right. It's just surprise sex.
Stupid new advice that you have to get consent
Tip.
every time you want to have sex. Every single time, like you're a married man. You know, excuse me, love. On Wednesday, I think Wednesday is the day for having sex. Please sign this waiver to accept. Possible
I think this is what they should do.
possible loss of hair.
I don't know. I don't know.
I think when you get married,
Possible bruising.
you sign, didn't you, a bit of paper, and that's to God, isn't it?
No,
No, I didn't get.
Who's
married
that
in church.
for?
Me.
no. That's just so you're
She's
registered as
signs
being
herself over to me.
married.
Shell is now my.
I
property.
think in that bit of paper that you sign should be a certain amount of sexual favours.
Like
Otherwise, the marriage is null and void.
it's a sham.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah, it's null and void.
So what would the standard be?
At least one blowjob a month. I'll be fair.
A month.
A month for just for the
Minimum,
blowjob.
that's bare minimum.
4 vaginal penetration a month.
4.
4 a month. So that's 1 a week. At least. This is at least. Right?
That's
At
Right.
least.
I think these are fair
1 a
numbers.
week.
I think these
1
are fair
blowjob a
numbers.
month.
It would be nice.
And plus then 1 anal penetration every 2 months.
Can that be with a finger?
No, that is penis.
Okay.
Penile.
Okay.
Okay?
Is there any requirement for fingers?
Fingers are as and
Optional.
when necessary. They're an optional extra.
Also, those
You
are-
pay more for
They're
that.
not in the contract.
Yeah.
They're just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're add-ons.
But like,
Bolt-ons.
but the thing is, though, right? Essex
Right.
girls would flip that and be like, "You said penis. You didn't say your penis."
This is true.
They would literally just be fucking.
There'll always
plowing.
be loopholes.
Yeah, there'll always be loopholes.
There'll always be
Loopholes.
loopholes.
But then the same could be true for you.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
you know.
I didn't say whose vagina.
Yeah, well, there you go. You know.
Yeah, you have to put some small print in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, there would have to be massive amounts of small print.
Yeah.
That's fucking ages.
Small prints match my small penis.
Yeah.
There you go.
I have large penis.
I have very large print.
I've print.
Very large print.
I have a very large print.
Simon dabbles in fonts. I go bold,
Italic.
italic bold. You should see my Times New Roman. My Comic Sans is hilarious.
Talking about the fonts.
Yeah.
Geezer I work my boss. Geezer I work with. He's my boss.
They generally are.
He's really into his fonts, and because I sometimes have to do like email campaigns and that,
All right.
and if I do a font, and he's like, "What the fuck is this?" And I'm like, "Wow, what have I done wrong? Like worded it wrong or anything like that?" He's like, "No, this is all brilliant. What fucking font have you put it in?" and he's really anal about his
If
font.
he's that specific, why didn't he just tell you the font he wants in it before?
Why don't he fucking do it himself?
So you guys are thinking about this all
say,
the
Rob,
wrong way.
I want you to write me an email campaign. You know, you're the whatever you do. I don't know what you do. Sell fires.
Many things.
You don't do a lot.
Many
Sell
things.
fires. So you put in the gunk because you're the man who sells fires.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yes.
But
Yes.
make sure it's in font.
No. Well, you're all wrong about this. Anyway, what you do is, right, you have a template. That's it. Then you write as much as you want, and the template never changes. Problem solved.
Or that.
Problem
Yeah,
solved.
but
So telling someone to do something we know doesn't fucking work, does it?
no, it doesn't.
It
I
doesn't
don't know what
work.
camera to look at anymore. This one. I
Politely asking several times
Yeah.
doesn't work.
Doesn't get you anywhere.
I see. Subtle.
Yes.
I like
Subtle.
this.
Yes.
Yeah,
We
so-
all know.
but
No
that's-
one else knows what we're talking about
But
right
that's
now.
the thing,
but we
you
all
know.
know.
I'm just the type of guy that can fix a problem in Tesco's. All right, but I'm also the type of guy
Who needs
that thinks
multi-million
about
pound
IT
software.
outside of the box. So all you do is, right, I'll give you a template. Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
but-
then only compile.
I don't like working with restraints.
Yeah, but that's
I
the
like to be
problem.
free. I'm a free bird. You know.
You're a
I like
peacock.
to. I like to flap my wings.
You got to let me fly.
Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, like, when it comes to stuff like that, you'll have a branding team.
Some
'cause,
people need reining in.
you know, there you go.
I
You
don't.
if
Just
go-
have
if
templates.
You just
go
need to let me
memory-
loose.
No.
Let me loose, and I'll cause some damage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No,
Can't-
no, good damage.
No, in your
good
world,
damage.
in your world, damage isn't good. Damage is fire.
Yes, but this
Fire,
is good.
Fire's burn.
No, yeah, but
Fire
fire
is
fire
unburnt.
brings
No,
life.
it's not. And it taketh.
It does take us. It definitely does take
It
us.
taketh both deepeth life.
Yeah.
So have you ever had one of your products, like, because you sell things that burn wood?
Yes.
Has anyone
get wood?
has any of your problems? Any of your
Anything
problems?
to do with your wood.
Has any of your products ever killed anyone?
Not to my knowledge. No.
Not to your knowledge.
No.
Not even by falling downstairs and land on someone.
I did once drop a stove on my toe.
Ooh, that must have been. I can't. Was it a big stove? Was it a big toe?
It was a big toe. It wasn't a big stove. I was lifting it myself, which I shouldn't have. Well, no, I'm strong.
Not that big then.
I'm strong. You know. But, yeah, and I dropped it. But, you know, health and safety, I had safety boots on. It's fine. But it still hurt.
Yeah.
Still hurt.
I watch this thing on Mythbusters.
Not anymore.
about-
Like, I work in an office now. I wear brogues.
You know, I watch this thing on
You need
Mythbusters
safety
where,
boots.
like, steel-toe cat boots are, like, double dangerous. Because they
Yeah,
cut
because
your
they can
toes
cut.
off and shit.
Yeah, but only if something really heavy hits
Only
you.
if-
Like a stove.
Like a
No,
stove.
but yeah, no, that's not heavy enough. It's not heavy
like
enough.
a house.
How much does a stove weigh?
Well, it depends. What stove do you want?
The stove you dropped on your foot.
Salesman pitch here. What
So-
stove do you want?
Heavy
Stove.
one. I want a heavy
I want-
stove.
Why do you want a heavy stove?
Because I like to burn heavy wood.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
I would
I have a floor, and I need this floor to have heavy weight on it
Right, okay.
to keep the corpses down.
So
there you go.
I can sell you a stove
Floor is
that's,
filled
you
with
know,
helium. It will take off if there's not a heavy stove on it.
it will take us off.
Taketh off.
Yes.
That's correct.
Right.
I have a stove that I don't know. Yeah, I can give you one that's weighs 60 kg, 80 kg maybe.
That's a lot of weight.
It's a lot of weight.
So, but if that lands on your foot's fucked.
Yeah, but the one I dropped on my
It's
foot was
fine.
like 18.
So it's like
Still take out with size.
It's sizable weight.
yeah, well, still
Yeah.
cut your foot off.
No.
For the purpose of my story, your foot's fucked, mate. Sorry about that.
To be honest, you've got no.
Yeah, you've never done a manual labour
never
job, have you?
lifted anything in your life.
Yeah, I have.
The heaviest thing
You've
own
like
is your
never
phone,
moved a brick from one point to another, have you?
other than from your arse to the toilet.
No, I mean, I've played like shit online where you build shit. I have. Like, I don't see the point in
Sims.
manual labour.
Played
Yeah.
Sims.
That's for someone
What's the
else to
first
do.
job you had?
My first ever job.
Cineworld.
No,
yeah,
well,
you
I've had a
worked
few. I've had a few. So the first was like Cineworld.
Well, you haven't had a few first jobs. You've
No,
only had
I'm
one.
saying I've had a few jobs.
Yeah, but he asked
like,
for your first
and there were some of them were manual. So
Wait,
like,
which
well,
one?
Cineworld wasn't really manual, was it?
You
So
pissed
like, that
him
was
mad about
just
making popcorn.
that's manual. That's lifting popcorn. I used to put cups into like
Cardboard.
a
places-
machine that
Paper
filled it.
places where cup goes.
Yeah.
Like, obviously.
Paper cups.
Placed
Yeah.
up here.
I worked in off license for a bit.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah,
Whereabouts?
that's it, in Sandy, in Bedfordshire.
Ah.
Yeah, so I worked
so
there for a
you
bit,
had to
and
lift
then
the
I went
newspaper.
straight into IT, which is a real man's job.
What was your first job? Comet?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
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 No. What was that shitty place before that?
The banana factory.
No. Oh, I did some of that too.
Yeah.
No, the electrical shop that was next to Comet that I worked at for about 5 minutes.
Uh,
Powerhouse. They went bust.
Powerhouse.
That was my
Yeah, oh
bad.
yeah, Powerhouse.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, there was some manual shit there. I had to lift washing machines and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, why? Why lift them?
Because we didn't have storemen.
There's someone else that can do that.
No, there wasn't. That's the point. They had no storemen.
It was him.
It was me.
You were the storeman.
No, I wasn't. I actually worked on
You
the
were the
shop floor,
storeman.
but
You were a
You
salesman,
lifted
weren't you?
Yeah, I wasn't very good at that, but I was quite good at being a storesman. So I said, "You terrible salesman, go lift that."
I'm not so good with the selling, but with the lifting, I'm brilliant.
Just telling me to lift.
I take a washing machine. You wanted
You were Italian back then, weren't
Yeah,
you?
I was.
You were heavily. You were going through a heavy Italian phase.
I realised that wasn't a good look
Like
for
American
me.
Italian.
Well, the Italians
Hey,
just
you're
won the
Barbie.
World Cup.
Hey,
They
you're
just won
Barbie.
the World Cup, haven't they?
Yeah.
So yeah,
And
but
I knew that the landscape for the Italians wasn't looking good at the time.
no.
So I thought-
Like I say, they just won the World Cup. So
Yeah, but then that mad president who was fucking 12-year-olds.
Berlusconi.
Berlusconi,
He's my
hero.
fucking boy.
Hero.
He was a
is
bit of a lad.
boy.
But
Berlusconi's
when
a
you were
man.
Italian in a non-Italian
He's
world,
even
that-
doing. Did you
exactly.
see that? The
Yeah,
Italian.
I didn't. I need to.
Yeah.
But,
Mario Baliotelli.
but when you're an Italian not in Italy, it was a dangerous world to be.
That was a dangerous, especially at Powerhouse.
Exactly.
Because they frowned upon that.
So I thought, right.
That's why they went bust.
That's
They
why
should have
they went
embraced
bust.
their Italian
They should.
heritage.
They should.
So I decided to become Buzz Killington.
Yeah.
And go for
What
Operation.
was your first job then? Seeing as we're on the subject, and I'm just doing the rounds now.
This is his first job.
I was a tow bar fitter.
A what?
Well, no, actually, very first job was a brickies mate.
For the record,
You were just a bricky's friend.
I was a brickies mate. Yeah.
Just a bricky's
And,
friend.
I was like hod carrier.
Irritating
So I used to
the-
carry bricks and cement.
Why?
Can I
Why
just,
is that happening?
For
Why
the
is that
record,
okay?
Can I just make the point, for the record, that this was when he was about 24.
Oh yeah, this was like last
We'd
week.
all built
Oh, this was. Oh,
careers
all right. I
and
was going to
stuff.
say, you've moved up quick.
Yeah. He's done well.
I left school at 16.
At 23.
I left school at 16.
Lived
and-
at my house till he was about 19.
yeah, I lived at Simon's
Till
for
my
a
mum
bit,
threw him out.
and then I think I was
She was mental.
what? It was probably about 3 months before my 18th birthday I got my first job. It was over a year and a half that I just did not have a job for
Okay.
after I left school. I just kind of
It felt like longer than that.
just lived.
It felt
So, what, you just milling about, kind of thing? Or?
Yeah, I'd like to say that I took a year out and I went travelling. But
travelled from
I travelled
Chalice
from
Lane to Trotsford.
I travelled from my house to Simon's house, which is probably 20-minute walk,
half an hour. If you take
half
it
an
easy.
hour. Yeah,
Take
if I
it
was
easy.
taking a stroll, I would. That's as much travelling as
Smoking
I
a
did.
spliff.
I'd then go to his house. Either him or Dan, who you'll all meet, would buy me an Indian, and then we'd go out for beers. They'd pay for the beers, and then I'd sleep at their house.
Yep.
Wake up the next day,
Yep.
have another Indian.
So, did Bob sleep in the bunk bed? So, he's sleeping?
No, we'd do top and tail most of the time.
yeah.
Oh, really? Nice.
No, you had quite a large house, didn't
Occasionally
you?
spoon. No, we did. And
And
I
with,
think was my sister in uni or something. So
yeah, your sister was in uni.
She's hot as fuck, by the way.
Yeah,
Your sister, I'm just
yeah.
saying. Your sister,
Yeah,
your
no,
sister's
she
hot
is.
as fuck.
Yeah, that she is.
I'd plough that bitch silly. I'm saying that as your friend. I'm saying that as your friend.
Yeah,
I'm
as a
saying that
friend.
as your friend.
As a
As
friend.
your boy.
Yeah,
But just for the record, I'm one of the only few friends who has never touched another friend's sister. And I never will. But I'm just saying, your sister would...
I haven't.
I never have.
I would tee the fuck off. Hopefully she watches this and she realises. Anyway,
She's got a fella now, hasn't she?
Yeah, so I'm told.
Yeah.
So I'm told. He's
I've got a knife and a crowbar.
I've got some Hypno.
he's black. So
And I've got a partner in crime.
you got no chance. He's black.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, well, we'll leave it there.
Game over.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Game over.
that's enough of that.
Oh, I
That's
thought he was.
enough of
I
No,
always seen her to go with someone Hispanic.
I've never met the guy, but he's joined the family WhatsApp group. Don't you fucking
Really?
Don't you fucking
You have a family
Oh.
WhatsApp group.
I've got fucking
Danielle
hundreds
has
of
this,
WhatsApp
like,
groups.
but I'm not in it. I'm not
I've got
allowed.
no, right. I've got fucking hundreds of them. So there's my family WhatsApp group, which was kind of set up because Joe moved abroad.
Oh, yeah,
wanted to
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
stay in touch. Fine, that's okay. And it's just annoying. It's just chatting shit. And then Shell's family got one, and I don't think I've ever
I couldn't think of
put
anything
a single
worse.
word on it.
I couldn't think of anything
And
worse.
I just get messages. All
I don't even like replying to you,
Can I have another beer, please?
let alone
I just get messages.
let alone my
constantly.
family.
And it's bullshit. Like, oh, how are the kids?
And I'm Irish, so there's like the WhatsApp group would be like 500 strong.
Well, yeah, that's probably a good thing.
Such
you haven't
powerful hands for a man your stature. Thank you.
got a man of your slim build.
But like,
yeah,
I think I'm not allowed in these WhatsApp groups because of my gifts. The fucking gift master. People don't want to be spoken to
yeah,
in a
just want-
1.5 second moving frame.
Yeah, by Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon gifts. I'm all about that today.
You love Jimmy Fallon.
My
gifts.
fucking gift game is strong.
You have got a strong gift
Got a
game.
gift game like
I
no
have to
one
give it
else.
to you on that one. You
My
have
gift
got a
game is
strong gift
unreal,
game.
and I've got a system. There's a system.
See, I've got a strong gift game when I can find the fucking gift. It takes me like half hour.
No, man, I'm like,
I've got no gift game. I'm always too late.
But you are
around.
you are the oldest young person I've ever met.
yeah.
You are like, you've got no social media. You can't use your phone.
Yep.
Like,
No friends.
yeah, you piss yourself on a regular basis.
Yeah.
This is all true.
Blink a lot.
You blink a lot, like you've got cataracts.
Why do you blink so much? Like,
Because I'm fucking tired. I've told you that.
No, it's
My
because
whole
he's
face hurts.
he's slightly Chinese.
an Italian by the sound
An
of it.
Italian.
An Italian chink.
It's a weird mix.
I'm a cocktail of people. I'm
Like,
a cocktail of people.
this is going to sound bad, but it's not bad.
Probably is.
Like, your family are the weirdest family, right?
That's actually a fair shout.
No, because
go.
they're like,
Do
I
need-
love
do I need-
everyone inside family,
Do I
right?
need to explain my family structure to people?
Well,
It's very bizarre.
yeah, go on then.
Okay. I'm not sure I want it now. I'm under pressure.
Right.
I love your family.
Yeah, no, I'll take over. So, like, I love every member of his family. They're all brilliant, right? But you would never think that they are all related. You wouldn't. Like, they all look different.
There might not be.
They might not be. This is the thing.
The
I
plot
don't know.
It's often been wondered.
I don't know. Like, Si and Dan, who you will meet.
Some people say we do look alike. I don't see it, but some people
No,
say
I don't.
I've never seen it.
And maybe because I know you two so well that I don't see it. But I don't see it. I see, and then you've got Vicky,
Joe and
your
Vicky don't
oldest. Joanne and Vicky do not look alike. Vicky looks like Dan to a certain degree, and you look like
Both got
Joanna
fucked up
to a
noses.
certain
I've
degree.
got kind of fucked up nose as well.
But you wouldn't.
Neither of us look like our parents. Well, Dan looks a bit
If
like
you
my dad.
lined all four of you up and you had no idea, you wouldn't say, "Oh yeah, they're all brothers and sisters." And then you look at your dad and your mum, you wouldn't go, "They're their kids."
They were definitely a couple. They were match made in heaven there.
And that's the thing. If you ever met, have you met Simon's dad?
Once,
You know,
yeah.
Dad,
Yeah.
He's big and fat and
And
hairy.
if you met his mum,
Yeah.
tiny little
Right.
lady.
but their personalities, how they were ever together, I have no
I can
idea.
only imagine it was drugs. It has to be drugs. I mean, my dad loved drugs. I
love
can only
drugs.
assume my mum did as well back in the day.
I reckon she did. I reckon she was a proper party
But
girl.
then she
There you
got off them
go.
and
That's the
went
answer.
down the line. Just
Yeah.
went clean.
Like she quit smoking,
Cold
didn't she?
turkey.
Just like boom.
Yeah, just woke up one morning and fuck that.
That is willpower right there. That
Really?
is
Just drop them?
Yeah, just
Cold
boom.
turkey.
I don't want to smoke anymore.
She
Boom,
was
gone.
pregnant with my older sister. And she just woke up one morning.
I love the way she smoked whilst all you lot were being born. Like,
no, my eldest sister. I'm the youngest.
oh, right, yeah.
That's why I'm-
we don't fucking know that,
That's
do we?
why
I bet none of you got birth certificates, have you? See, they haven't. He could be the dad. We don't fucking know. No one
I've got
knows.
something written down on a napkin. Property of.
You're christened, like you've got a really like posh name, haven't you?
Well, I'm not christened, more to the point, so fuck you. I'm
Oh,
I'm
right,
a
okay, so
bastard.
you're
And
for a
I'm-
fucking heathen.
And I'm a bastard child as well. My parents were never married.
Oh,
Yes.
was that? Oh no, my parents were married. Yeah.
Fucking so they're Catholic.
Yeah,
They were like
yeah, they had to be.
married and then forced into having sex in front of their parents to make babies. To
Yeah.
make sure they did it right.
Yeah.
Wow, what a beautiful picture that was.
The old ways.
happened.
The old ways.
Oh, the old ways are best.
You're not doing it right.
I do it for you.
Fucking hell.
That's how it happens.
Beautiful,
It
beautiful,
does.
man.
It
That thing
does.
caught me off guard. I was like, I don't know what to say there. It's like, fuck, where's he going with this?
But no, so I am a bastard child with
Yeah.
with a
Many people are though these days.
yeah,
Many
quite
people.
Right. My daughter's a bastard child.
Yes, my son's a
The
bastard.
next one won't be. So
Yeah.
that one will like that one more.
My
Yeah.
kids are just little cunts. I love them.
Yeah, but they're bastard children,
Yeah,
or they
they're
were
both.
bastard children.
They are both.
Then they stay
If
as
your
bastard
parents,
children.
if
I
your
think
parents
it's-
then get married, are you still a bastard?
I think
Yeah,
you
I
stay
think
as
so,
bastard.
yeah.
Yeah?
You're in it.
Because
Yeah,
it's
I
out of
think so.
wedlock.
Yeah.
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 You're still a dirty child.
But it's such an old-fashioned idea, I think.
Yeah,
the whole
it's
concept.
irrelevant.
Let's be
It's
honest, we all got
irrelevant.
married just because the wife wouldn't stop going on about it.
I didn't get married.
No, you didn't.
I was.
Bob got divorced before he got married.
I was engaged before anyone.
And I'm told she took the TV.
She fucking did take my. Don't mention the
That's still
TV,
her.
Simon. You
That's
can
still
mention.
her.
You can mention how she cheated on me with a fella from work, and
No,
that's
well,
fine.
Well, I would not.
Okay,
have that.
allegedly,
Thank you.
but
She did.
do not mention the
A lot.
TV because
Bob,
that fucking
I'm
hurts.
telling you now, she absolutely did
course
do
she did.
everything.
Yeah.
Because it suits my narrative. And
Yeah.
it's funnier for me
Yeah.
seeing you in pain.
It is
Yeah.
better for
But I
all
still
of
love
us.
you.
I know.
It is better for all of us if she did. I think it makes
Yeah.
everyone's life better.
Yeah.
Apart from yours, but
No, to be fair, it's made my life better.
is it
Yeah.
weird? Okay,
Yeah. No, it has.
fine.
I think we covered this in another one.
Please.
But no, it's because
You're just getting the fucking goss tonight.
the situation that I'm in now, I could not be in if I was still with Cass.
You wouldn't be here.
I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have the job that I've got because I couldn't have taken the pay cut to begin with because I wouldn't have been able to afford to live. Like, I wouldn't be in the situation.
Really,
that I'm
you
in.
should be saying thank you to Cass.
Really, I should
Stop
be
being so
kicking her
horrible.
right in the nether regions. But in some ways, yeah.
Probably.
Thank you very much. Thank you for everything.
For opening up some personal wounds there, Simon.
Yeah,
Thank you for that.
Should we
And that's how podcasts are
I had
made.
to spend a
Should
day
we
with her
move on a
today.
little bit now?
I had to spend a day with. Oh, no, I
We're
won't.
going back in for this.
I had to spend a day with her today, and that was
I don't think we're going to say much
that was
more.
something.
I'm just.
Let's move on.
I think we should.
No, I like this. This is fucking fun.
Let's move on
I'm glad
before.
this is-
So no,
because
you
I've
said
had-
it. You said it.
No,
You said
because
it.
because
I'm
I've had a
quite
few
happy to
drinks
say
now, and I'm going to start saying stuff that I shouldn't.
No,
So
I
It
think
what
could
did
come
you-
up in a court of law.
Fine. So you spent a day with her. What did you do?
I had to go to my son's school,
And then?
and then I had to actually go to her nan's house.
Whose nan's house?
Cassie's names.
Cass's nan's
Okay.
house.
Was I not supposed to say names? Have
I think we've already mentioned.
Yeah,
that.
you've already fucked. You both of you
Yeah.
fucked that up already.
Yeah.
And what did you do at this nan's house?
I had a beer.
You had a beer.
I had a beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did your ex have
Flour
to drink?
She had nothing because she's pregnant.
No,
At the minute.
what did she? Maybe had some water, a cup of tea, maybe.
She had a Jewess.
A Jewess.
A Jewess.
What
I think.
juice?
Maybe black orange Jewess.
That's not juice.
See,
Or maybe
because I like
squash,
orange
that's a
juice
chum.
really
I
much.
do
Yeah.
like orange
You're a
Get
lover
on.
of orange
And
juice.
I have a
Yeah.
real problem with adults drinking squash as well. Really fucking annoying.
Why?
Because it's a child's drink.
No,
No,
stop
no,
it.
no,
Stop
no,
it.
no.
No. I
It's
don't want to.
reconcentrated orange.
I don't want to know about
not
that.
that.
Oi, I don't want to know
Squash.
about that. Fuck the squash
Black
argument.
currants,
Bob was
children's.
telling us about his perfect
Alright,
day,
we're coming back to this.
and I want you to continue. So she had a squash.
She had a squash. I had a beer.
What was the topic of conversation? Was
Her nan had vodka and coke.
obviously.
Nice.
Mm.
Okay,
3
fine.
in the afternoon.
So this was around 3:30, 4 o'clock.
That's fine. That's
Yeah.
not no problem with
Yeah,
that.
fine, carry
It's
on.
a hot day. It was a
So
hot day today.
You were just sitting there.
I was just sitting there.
And what were you talking about?
Work.
Work. Okay, good.
Her nan thought that I still drove a forklift, which I don't.
You
Have you
do
moved on?
not do any of those
You
things.
moved
No.
on from forklifts?
I
Didn't you
haven't.
crash your forklift?
I did crash the forklift through the wall of the warehouse. yes.
Okay,
Is that
so
what you don't do?
you corrected the grandmother on the
Yeah,
forklift
and
situation.
obviously made out that that I am a heavy roller now.
You are.
In
Yeah.
business.
Big time.
Yeah.
Yes,
Big time.
business development manager.
Yes, yes. All
Developing businesses,
Exactly. Yeah.
making
Whose
money.
business? Your business.
Not my business, no.
Someone else's.
The business
My-
he works for.
To simplify my job is to make money for my boss, and then hopefully get a little bit for myself.
Well, that's what we all do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so you corrected the grandmother,
Yeah. And then we spoke about Ted, my son.
your son.
Yeah.
Cool kid.
Yeah. He is. He is.
Sadly,
he's
not
good
supporting the right football team.
No, we have-
he's wavering.
Is he?
Well, no, he supports
Towards
Arsenal. He supports Arsenal, but he wants to play for Tottenham.
Oh, what an
Well, I had to buy my
absolute
son.
lad. Oh,
I
well
had to
done, Ted.
buy my son a Chelsea kit.
That's why Ted was waving at me.
He's
today.
also got an Arsenal kit.
He's also got an Arsenal kit. Yeah.
Yeah, which
And
is
but
good.
the reason he got the Arsenal kit was to impress you.
I know, and I love
'Cause
that.
Bob has the Arsenal kit.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Well,
See the
is-
power that
is
I
that- what is
that
that?
I could.
That's why Ted was waving at me today, wasn't he? He wanted me to take him.
No,
to
actually,
the
he wanted
works.
to show you his Batman toy,
Awesome.
but I wouldn't let him
Why not?
because he had to then come outside.
Yeah, but Batman's cool.
I don't think him doing that is waving, is it?
Trust. He was Uncle Simon, nice spot on, Rob's a prick. I mean, Dad's a prick.
I love the way he calls him Rob now as well.
Yeah, fuck off, Rob.
Fuck off, Rob. That is your real name.
But yeah,
So yes, you had the conversation. She corrected the grandmother,
yeah.
and then after that, you went where?
I went home.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
it. It's hardly a day. It wasn't hardly a
in
day.
the
I
life.
know. Well, I went into work. I'd done work, and then I'd.
You did a bit of work.
You said you spent all
But
day
it
with
was
Jazz.
no, I didn't. Okay, I spent about 3 hours with her.
And
And
this frustrated you, yes?
No, it didn't frustrate me. This is the thing.
Yeah.
It was actually quite good for me.
See, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Because
trying to get at them apples at the end of the
It
tree.
wasn't awkward for me. It was more a sense of
Relief.
more a sense of
Them hoes ain't loyal.
It was more a sense of yeah, shit's good for me right now.
Yeah.
Shit's good,
Yeah.
and it's
In your head, you're playing that Bee Gees banger.
yeah.
I can tell by the... You know that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That's what's going off in your head.
man.
Yeah.
No time, don't.
Exactly.
Take
it away.
They actually don't say any words.
No, they don't. They just make some weird sounds.
Nailed it.
I can also do what's his name, Morrissey. Give me a Morrissey song. What does he sing?
I don't know any Morrissey songs. Reason being is because I'm not 72.
Give me a Morrissey song. Come on. Someone give me a Morrissey song.
No one.
I need something to get me into the... You know when you need like a line to get you into...
Okay,
into
the Chuma by the cherry tree.
No, huh?
The Chuma by the cherry tree.
That's not real.
I can't do it.
It's not a real song, no.
I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it. I'm not in the
Isn't he a vegan?
Who? Morrissey's a weirdo, man.
He's fucked
He's
up,
a
isn't he?
proper
He's
fucking
like one of those
weirdo.
weirdo tantric geezers you can fuck.
Yeah, and he's got weird like political views on shit, and yeah.
Fucking for a week.
Can he fuck for a week?
Yeah, he's like stinging.
7 days straight, goddammit.
Who wants to fuck for a week?
I'll be fucking exhausted.
Who wants to do that? Like, this is the thing with sex, right? How long is too long?
Easy. 6.5 minutes. 6.5 minutes is pointless. It's far too long. You don't need
I was going to
that.
say 10 minutes. 10 minutes is...
Oh, he's fucking showing off. He's on camera.
Yeah,
That's
I
bullshit.
can go for 10 minutes.
I can go for 10
No, I didn't
minutes.
say I can go 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes would be good. That would be a good figure to get to.
Like,
But why?
apparently, isn't the average like it's something stupid like 3.5 minutes or something?
But it's like running, right? Sex to me is like running, right?
Sprint, innit?
No, here you go, right? Here you go, right? So this is my point about it, right? Now, if they said to you, right, sex is like running, right? And they said to you, right, what would you rather watch? The marathon or Usain Bolt? You go, fucking Bolt.
Yeah, all day long.
I'd love to see Bolt.
Yeah, fair enough.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Problem solved. Next question, Bob. Go.
I think sex as well proves that God doesn't exist.
Explain.
I will.
That's a big statement.
Yeah, I mean, we've jumped
Because,
straight
like, we
into
all
another
know
one.
that
Right. I think you covered
Allah
this.
is absolutely real.
I thought
He is.
you covered this all with Elvis anyway. I thought this was nailed.
We always come back to religion. at
Okay,
some
bring it
point.
on. I love it.
But
Explain.
if there was a creator,
Yep.
and he created every facet of existence,
You
Yeah.
wouldn't have made fat women.
true.
We can make the joke because we're fat as well. So.
Yeah.
You can
I'm
see
not.
it.
I'm not.
You're not.
Yeah,
No.
But you befriend fat people. So
Yeah, I'm friends with fat
You're a
people.
fat sympathiser.
Yeah, I'm a radicalist. But if he's designed everything,
You're like
right?
a familiar.
He's also designed sex and the way sex occurs.
Yeah.
Such a mess. Isn't it?
So that means he's designed men to come within 30 seconds, which we all know we do. We all know we
Isn't
do.
that just bad interbreeding?
You know.
Maybe like add
But women-
allow for hours.
Women, they don't come that quick. They need more stuff.
Can women come?
Apparently so. Apparently this is a thing now.
Nah.
That women want to come before we do.
Didn't know they could.
When did this happen?
Wow.
Didn't know
Why
they
is this
could.
happening?
Didn't know they could. What's
I
the
didn't
point?
think they even felt
What's
anything.
the point?
What did they even feel anything down there?
What's the point though?
What did they? Yeah.
I mean,
if
actually,
you're-
I'm
you
actually
don't feel-
gonna-
This is a good
I'm actually
point.
going to roll with this.
Carry on.
Go, sorry.
What is the point?
What is the point?
What is the point? Because obviously, male cum is there is a
You know.
legitimate reason.
Yes.
Annoying
Potential babies.
potential babies and diseases,
And it tastes like cucumber.
and it feels great.
Mm.
Let's be honest. But lady cum, what's the point?
Yeah,
What do you mean, what's the point? It's obvious, isn't it?
No.
It's fucking easy. It's fucking easy.
Are you going to say some kind of lubricant?
No, it's not that. It's like if you can make a bird come, all right,
Yeah.
you get like a Chuck Norris sticker.
Chuck
Because
Norris is
literally,
hard.
Chuck Norris can literally look at a bird's panties
And they go moist.
and they fall to the floor.
They do.
These
So-
are facts.
I've heard that in Chuck Norris as well, clothes don't exist.
Was there no cum until Chuck Norris, or no lady cum until Chuck Norris?
I don't think there was children. I don't think there was human race until Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris is
No,
God.
I don't. I literally think like there was dragons and shit. Chuck Norris was there.
So
Yeah.
Chuck
But
Norris,
it's that
Chuck
thing,
Norris
right?
is the creator.
Yeah,
Chuck Norris is every patron saint of every country in the world.
Should be.
yeah. Well,
True story.
when did the Second World War end? This is one of them Chuck Norris facts. You ever hear this
When
fact?
Chuck Norris was born.
Day Chuck Norris was born.
The day after Chuck Norris was born, the Nazis surrendered.
It's also not true.
These are
but it's-
facts.
Facts.
These are facts.
It is fact.
Okay, it's fact.
It's fact.
It's also a fact that he can slam a revolving door.
He can. It's also
That's true.
fact that the grass is greener on the other side, unless Chuck Norris has been there, in which case it's red,
Yeah.
soaked in the blood of his victims.
It's also true that he uppercutted a cow and created the giraffe.
I bet Chuck Norris could hand in his resignation at an airport.
It's not possible. Can't be done. I've done it. I'm telling you, right. I'm going to show you one. No, I'm not. One day.
You ain't done shit. You're going to be there for 10 more
I'll show
years.
you my resignation email.
There's one thing I want to know, right? I want to know this. I've probably asked you this before, right? What is the point in you doing a degree in physics from your house? Go.
There isn't really one. I mean, it's kind of more relevant than doing a degree in taking photos, for example, and then
These subtle hints being dropped at many levels.
doing stuff not related to photos. But there isn't a great deal.
So here's my question, Simon, right?
I'm not going to become a mad scientist.
No, I know you're not. Trust me, right? My expectations of you is very low. But what I'm saying to you is, right, at what point did you kind of go, right, I'm going to do a degree?
Because I realised I was in a shit job, and it was really fucking me off, and I wasn't very qualified, and I'm getting...
So you picked the hot industry of physics.
Well, no, but the thing is, it's something that can be used across multiple industries.
Like a pub quiz.
Like
well, this is the thing. We were talking about this at
work. As long as
work.
it's a science subject, I'm there.
He's all over it.
Don't ask me anything about Morrissey.
We were talking about this at work, about the fact that there's this fella.
Was it a slow day at work when you start discussing physics in a place that sells log burners? So these neutron stars, Barry.
There's a fella that used to work at our place, and he is a very strange little man.
His name's Stephen Hawking.
His name is Stephen Hawking. But no, and
his name is Cass.
And we got on the subject.
Don't do it.
We got on the subject.
It's in there now.
Yeah, don't bring it back.
Go, Bob. Go.
We got on the subject of this fella because he posts things on social media that are that worry me. You know, he's a very
elaborate
snuff man.
Snuff man.
Was he
Oh
into
no,
snuff?
not the snuff man.
He's
not the man who got fired for downloading porn. No.
Okay.
So this man posts unorthodox.
No,
things.
just weird kind of.
What do you define as weird?
What you would not? Okay, I'm trying to be sort of politically correct.
Don't.
What you would class as
Pervert.
like mental retardation, right?
Right.
Wow.
We're onto that
But
subject.
That was a big sentence.
But
That's a big sentence.
but right, this fella
Yeah.
has a degree
In
Mental retardation.
business,
colouring.
and he's going for another degree
Crayola.
also in business, but this one in like something
Is
like.
he aware he's got the other one?
No, this one was in
need
this
to-
one was in certain form of business, and this one is in another form of business.
Any of them to do with log burners?
None of them are to do with anything particular, and this is the problem with a lot of fucking degrees that you can
Don't
get.
get me started.
Yeah,
I'll go off on one.
But
I won't.
what worries me, right, is this geezer.
Yeah.
I spoke to him the other day. He rang me, and
Yep.
which was annoying. But he rang me, and he was saying that I hadn't spoke to him for a while, and he said, how's things going at work and that? And I said, yeah, good. He said, what you doing? Like, what you doing there now? And I
What are
was
you
like,
wearing?
And I said,
What's your favourite scary
I said
movie?
business development and that. And he said, what's that doing? I said,
Developing business, you twat.
yeah. I said, I've got to sort of push the company forward, make it more money, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He said, that's what I want to do. And what worries me is the fact that when he's finished his degree, so he'll have 2 degrees in business, right?
Yeah.
If we went for a job, he'd get it hands down over me.
Really? I
Yeah.
disagree. I disagree.
Well, yeah, no, I disagree. Depends on this.
Hands down.
Like, so the
No,
job,
I disagree.
the job I have actually got a new job. Thank you very much. Is pretty much purely based on my experience of working at Heathrow because I'm still not that qualified. I'm doing these qualifications at the
How long
moment.
have you been at Heathrow for, Si?
Quite a long time.
How long have you said you'll be leaving, Si?
5, 6 weeks.
Fucking love it.
But I'm actually
At
leaving
ease,
now. I'm
Simon, at
actually
ease.
leaving now. But no, I mean I'm still not that highly qualified because I haven't finished my degrees and it's not particularly.
But how long off are you from finishing?
5 weeks today.
5 weeks today?
Finished my degree. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Oh, fucking ages.
How long have you been studying for, Si?
4 years.
4 years.
6 years.
6 years to get a bachelor's?
Yeah.
But you,
How long would it take if you were in university full
3
time?
years.
3 years.
So it's hard. No.
because you
Okay.
can move on and get a doctorate, can't you?
Yeah. Well, you have to do a masters first, and then
You be a doctor.
But I'm not like tanky, am I? Fucking hell.
Yeah, and then you be.
Well, yeah, they'll meet him, but
Turn up in tweed.
So like it's serious.
The thing is, I don't want to do a masters, or I'm not going to be studying for the rest of my life. It's fucking hard. It's
so like
fucking
when you
boring.
have
Yeah,
your
fucking
degree,
expensive.
what do you wish to achieve with your degree in a bachelor level physics?
Nothing. Well, I won't be able to. That's the point. Because the actual area of physics that interests me, you do have to go on to have a PhD. No one's going to look at a bachelor to go into research or anything like that.
Right.
B, that kind of work actually pays fuck all money anyway. It's
Yeah,
more
no,
just-
scientists don't go into it for the fucking fame and money, dude. Yeah.
Exactly, unless you want to win a Nobel Prize.
Unless you're
Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
Yeah, but no,
Brian Cox. I love Brian Cox.
I love Brian Cox, but like they are good at what they do, and they're just a byproduct of their awesomeness.
Exactly. It wasn't a case of I'm going to do a degree and then I'm going to get this job. It's just it's never going to look bad having a degree in an academic.
And it's also an interest.
It's an interest, but it's also it's a proper degree. It's not a degree in media or
like Batman, which exists. There is a course that you can take on Batman.
There's a degree on emojis.
Yeah, there is.
What, a whole degree, or is it just a module?
Yeah, it's like in Japan or something, isn't it? They do it. Yeah.
Oh, well. It can't be a whole degree, surely.
I've got a degree in GIFs. I'm like GIF master level 1.
There you go. Stupid. But it's a degree that's it's a proper academic degree.
I've got a degree in temperature.
I've got a PhD.
Bang! Boom!
Got him.
Comic gold.
Got him. Making it spicy.
But so now, but the job I've got is not based on my degree or anything like that, because I've finished it. But it's on experience.
So you would better be suited to having a degree in engineering for your job.
Yeah, would you?
Yeah.
Which
That's what I was trying to lead him to the whole fucking night.
I strongly considered that.
Yeah.
And then I thought, no, it looks fine.
Well, my job consists of me being an engineer.
Yeah, but in all fairness,
let's do physics.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've got some engineering stuff as well.
But physics is everything.
I work with people. I've worked with
And I have
guys
some
with history
engineering
degrees,
qualifications
degrees in chemistry, degrees in like natural science, and they all work in IT now. These are facts.
Having a academic degree demonstrates an ability to learn at a high level more than anything. But having
there's one guy I know.
No, I think that's what they look for now. You can have a degree in fucking tiddly fucking wings, and you can go for a job in marketing, and they go, well, we know that he can take in information.
Bullshit.
And the other thing,
I don't agree with that statement at all.
100%.
The other thing with doing my degree
Fact.
from home is it shows an aptitude as well to do
Exactly.
going back.
Yeah, now see, like, here's the problem, right? The world's changing, right? And that's the problem I have with it. That idea, that thinking that, like, you must show an ability to study, right?
Not an ability to study, ability to learn.
Fine.
And an ability, a willingness to learn.
Yeah, fuck that. Here's my point, right? In the highest paying industries, and the way the world is now, right? Everyone's skill based. In IT, it's skill based. You can have 27 years IT experience with a degree. I can walk in anywhere with probably a year, 2 years experience, but I say, no, I know how to do this, and they go, right, do you know how to do it? No. Okay, well, it's skills based, mate. Sorry about that. You and your shit can fuck off. We'll take the guy who knows how to do the job.
But not everybody works in IT.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Only you do.
Yeah.
But fucking footballers then, right? No one's going to go, have you got a degree in kicking that ball?
Yeah, okay.
Can you show an ability to learn? No, you're just the best player ever.
No,
You're 18 years old, I'll take you.
I don't mean it.
There you go.
You're talking about a very niche market.
Yeah, and I don't mean it.
It's not niche.
I don't mean it.
Not a niche market.
I don't mean it that someone's getting the job over you. I mean that if you go for a job interview, and you've got two people, one who's just had retail work, right? And is older, and then someone fresh out of university that's got a degree in something irrelevant to the job, they'll take the person with the degree.
No, I don't think they would.
100%.
It depends on who's interviewing as well.
If you get two people with the same experience, but one of them's got a degree, he's shown the ability to learn. He's obviously going to be the one you take.
But how do you know that?
Because
of the degree.
But here's my take on it, right? If someone comes to me, right, for example, I'm recruiting for a researcher, right? Here's my thing, right? And I kind of go, okay, well, now two people come up. One's got a degree in, what would he have? Name it. Go on, name it. What would he have?
Bricklaying.
A degree in what exactly?
Astrophysics.
Yeah. Okay. So he's guy's got a degree in physics, right? And I sit in front of them, and they kind of go, okay, well, what were you doing from the age of 18 to 20x, right? 24, however long it takes to get a degree. I was studying to get a degree.
20x is 25.
Yeah. All right. So I was studying. I was studying to get my. I was studying to get a degree, right? You kind of go, brilliant. Okay, so the job is research. So we'll give you a subject or a genre or whatever the case may be, and you research it. And they go, brilliant. I can do that probably. All right, I've got a degree. Right, and there's someone else who kind of goes, no, I am. Right, so someone else has been going. You kind of go, what were you doing from the age of 18 to whatever the case may be? Well, I was working. I was doing this. I was doing that. I was doing this. I don't understand how that degree. All of a sudden now you go, yeah, so I know you've got more experience than the guy who hasn't been working, but at least he was in a classroom learning, so therefore he was better at research than you.
You're talking about
because it shows an ability to learn.
Yeah, and this other guy...
But like, of course it does, but doesn't a GCSE do that?
No.
Well, no, it shows an ability to learn at a certain level, doesn't it? And also, you're talking about some geezer who's just been milling about doing other jobs. If you're talking about research, he needs to know about the subject he's researching.
The reason I haven't got a degree is the fact that I can't be fucking bothered to get one.
That's the hard thing about it.
Yeah, and that's what a degree means.
No,
that someone
that. You don't need a degree.
Has
you
tried.
don't need a degree.
You don't always need a degree.
I'm not saying you need one.
You don't need a degree. Full stop.
I'm just saying that if I went for a job now, and there was someone interviewing as well that had a degree, irrelevant of that degree, 99% of the time they get the job over me because they've got a degree.
What about a doctor? Right, you got to go and have.
Oh yeah, no,
so
okay.
You've
got to be sensible, right?
Your heart
no, you got to be sensible. I'm talking about like your everyday field.
You know, but certain fields, certain jobs, you have to learn it before you can do it. You can't just practice. You can't just learn on site, like being a doctor. You can't just practice heart surgery.
Of course not. I'd never make that. I never made that claim.
And in certain high-level engineering, you can't just build a bridge because it'll fall down.
I've done it
and kill people.
What?
Certain jobs
you've killed someone.
Huh?
On a bridge
today.
Yeah.
Yep.
Many people
on the way here.
Many people. You can learn.
My point is,
you can learn how to kill someone.
I
can learn that on a job. You don't have to train for it.
Saved someone's life on a bridge once.
You learned how to?
No, I actually did. I saved someone's life.
What from
was that from your ability to learn?
No, it was me convincing them. Well, I just kind of was like, why are you...
Did they look at your face and go, oh, life's not too bad?
I just told him all my woes. They went, oh, fair enough. Before the end, he was pulling me back.
Like Val Kilmer brought me...
We'll go together, mate. No!
Val Kilmer brought me back from the brink. Batman saved me.
Exactly, that's what he thought. He said, fuck me. Val Kilmer's come.
Oh, I love it.
I broke your
my point is still right. Here's the problem with degrees, right? Is that it's been watered down, and this feeling that everyone is special has killed it.
No, but see, you're moving on.
You don't need a degree.
You're right.
You don't need a degree.
A lot of degrees are not worth the paper they're written on, like photography and certain other bullshit degrees.
Yeah.
But certain academic degrees still hold their value.
Yeah.
So that science,
like an English degree.
Does it?
It means you can write.
Yeah. Like if you've got an English degree, you know your shit.
You know
fuck
Shakespeare.
Like,
you're clever as fuck.
So like, I would love to know. I would love to know, right? The best writers you can think of if they have English degrees.
Yeah, no, but that's different.
Well, what's the point of having a fucking degree in language then?
Like, that's different.
How's that different?
Because you know, you don't have to be like some people are naturally gifted. You don't have to have a degree to be naturally gifted, and writing is something that having an English degree doesn't mean you're a great writer. And
what does it? So what does it give you then? That's my point. What does it give you then?
An English degree is like having an English degree means that
I'm staying quiet on this one because I actually kind of agree with HR. I mean, you do have to be clever to get an English degree. I don't doubt, but I don't actually see what it's for. I mean, I might be being stupidly naive on that, but I don't see the great value in it. I suppose it gives you an
no, don't get me wrong. There is no value in having an English degree.
It's not. I'm not saying.
But then again, right? So if I have this English degree and like we go in and we go for the same job,
so
you reckon
if you've got an English degree,
it does depend on the job.
If you've got an English degree and I haven't, right, and we go to work at newspapers. You're getting a job, not me.
Okay, but here's the thing, right? No. Why? This is my point. I won't buy it.
Because you have a degree in English.
I don't buy it.
I have experience
in
fitting tow bars.
What if you've got a... Okay, so here's the thing, right? So
whether I can write better than you is irrelevant. On paper, you look better than me.
Yeah, no, see, here's the thing, right? I think you're taking this from, like... Maybe... I think you're taking the interviewer out of it entirely. So
no,
let's pretend, right? Okay, so here's the scenario, right? Who would you hire if this was the scenario, right? Because I know who I'd hire, right?
Right, hit me.
So we're 18 years old, right? You spend...
We're both 18.
We're both 18, right? You go to university, you get yourself...
I'm not, you two are, because I'm interviewing you.
Okay, fine.
You're 18.
How do I?
You're 18,
hang on, right? So Simon goes to university, Simon gets a degree
he's not 18.
He is. We're both 18, right? Here's my point.
He finishes the degree quick.
I'm 28.
No, listen.
You only school at 18?
We are 18
16.
years old, right?
16.
Simon decides at the age of 18 he's going to go and pursue a degree in English.
Right, he started the degree.
He's now started his degree, right?
For the record, I'm 28.
Yes, you are.
Right, fine, right? At the same age, I then decide I'm going to start a blog, a website, and I'm going to do rough journalism, maybe. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rough journalism?
I don't know. We're just going to talk about shit.
You know, like guerrilla journalism.
guerrilla journalism.
Yeah.
Tackling like robbers to the floor and interviewing them on what
Tell me your view.
All right, fine. Right, so here you go. So I'm going to blog I'm going to travel, I'm going to make some shit, be a bit creative, whatever the case may be, right? Yeah. We're now, 22? It's taken you 4 years to get your degree. We now go and we're sitting in front of you, Bob, right?
Yeah.
And I go, well, the job is...
I'd have a beer as well.
Yeah.
For the business
I'll have one as well, please. Like, and what would the job be for? Journalist?
We have a problem here.
So it would be for... that is an issue.
It's a real an issue.
That is an issue.
Clearly mine.
No, you can have it. It's fine. I'll just go down and get one in a minute. But like, so
right. So the
what
job
is it?
is for.
That's a very valid
it's
point.
intern.
What is the job?
The job is for an intern reporter.
Okay, now Simon can have it. I don't want it.
This what?
I don't want it now.
Okay, it's for a journalist.
Okay, fine. Now I want it.
It's for a war correspondent.
Yep, done. Easy.
that.
No problem.
Right?
What? You do that?
Yeah, easy.
Oh,
What,
just someone, just both of you want the fucking job at the same time.
That's
for
the thing.
the purpose of this.
Exactly. But
I
you
am
see
not-
the point.
I am not-
No,
Do you see the point?
there is no point to that.
The point is, though,
that
right?
was just wasted
You
5
would-
minutes.
you would
I
only-
am
you
not
would only
going to
apply-
Syria.
You would only
Fuck
apply for
myself.
something, right, if you feel like it's relevant to your skill set. His degree doesn't make him any better at being a journalist than it would me.
That was totally fucking
we
nonsense.
were
on point.
talking about English degrees. weren't we?
That was totally
Yeah,
nonsense.
exactly. But we're talking about Bob interviewing us for like a journalist.
Yeah, that neither of you wanted the fucking
I
job.
don't want it.
So
Why
I'm
did you even
intern.
turn up?
I
I didn't know.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I
We
didn't
didn't
know.
even know what the job
Get
was
the
2
fuck
minutes
out of my
ago.
office.
I didn't know. it
Get
was-
out the
I didn't
fucking
know it was
office.
war correspondent.
Fuck, I'm gonna fuck you both up
I
right
thought it
now.
was
And 10 years later, I formed CNN. I'm going to get a beer.
I thought it was for like
Fuck
6
you.
or something. I thought it was working.
We're just carrying on now.
Okay, fair enough. I
We're
thought it
carrying
was
on.
for like Eurotrash or something. I ain't being a war correspondent.
Do you remember Eurotrash?
Fucking great program, wasn't it?
I think I masturbated for the first time to Eurotrash.
I think it was Littlewood's catalogue.
No, actually, no. Mine was Max Power.
I think mine was Littlewood's.
Lingerie.
Yeah, good time. No, it probably was Max Power. or something
Max
like that.
Power was for me. I remember
Yeah.
Max Power.
Do you remember it? First time? I don't.
I don't remember.
Did I?
Yeah, no, I do. I
you?
do.
Wait,
I
wait.
do remember
Tell
it.
me. Let's hear the story.
This is going to sound really weird. So I can't remember how old I was exactly, but I was, I was
19.
But no, I was like,
Do you remember your first boner?
yeah,
Do you?
yeah, no, I
You've got
do.
a well good memory.
Yeah, no, I
I
do.
think I just had them all
I
the
do.
time. They just blended into one.
No, no, I do. I actually, it's a very weird
I
story.
think I had one from about 11 till about.
My
28 or something.
my first boner is a very strange story.
I think you got to tell them both. Start with a bonus story.
My first boner. I don't know how old I was. Oh, you want me to open it? My hands are wet. First boner. I don't know how old I was, but I remember.
Having a boner.
Yeah, no, I remember. I was at school. I was in junior school, and I can't even remember her name. There was a girl, and I just remember laying on a field. Stay with me. We were laying in a field, just looking at the. There was more than just me and her.
Tits.
There was
Did she
more.
have any tits back then? No.
No.
Weird.
Like,
Shouldn't say things
there was
like
more than just me and her, but we were laying, just looking at the clouds,
that. So you were obviously.
We were
face
looking
down.
up,
Why would you be face
right?
down?
and
Digging a hole.
one thing with another. I think I brushed her leg or something,
That'd do it.
and she grabbed my hand and put my hand on my
Oh,
genitalia. There was nothing sexual about it.
sure.
She was just kind of shoving my hand off.
Get off me, you pervert, kind of thing.
But yeah, I remember at that moment
Coming.
thinking
Hard.
Did you go lightheaded?
I'm slightly aroused.
Were
and-
you sure you thought that, or did you think, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, there was that kind of thing of, oh, this is weird.
I have to.
But
go- need to
I have
go
a vivid memory of
I need
that,
to go and pull on this.
and I have a vivid
Quickly.
memory of my first masturbation as well.
I don't. I really
So,
don't.
hang on,
Please
who is this
please carry
girl?
on, please carry
I don't know. I honestly don't
I
know.
wonder if she has a fucking English degree.
I wonder if she remembers that moment
Yeah.
I wonder if that's the first
because
time
I
she
stuck my
rubbed
boner in
one
her
out.
ear. Huh?
I wonder if that was the first time she rubbed one out. Don't.
Maybe she got wet for the first time.
How old were you? Who would you have been?
I was in junior school, so
Ooh.
you leave school. I was probably
Yeah,
about.
Just straight back a bit then.
I was probably about 6.
Fucking hell! This is like some Jimmy.
Six?
This is some Jimmy Savile level
6?
country. We need to
I
back the
was 6
fuck up.
myself.
You had a boner when you were 6.
Yeah.
What a load of bollocks.
Why? Ted gets bonus now.
What the fuck?
Fuck me. Change the
What?
channel.
It's nothing weird. It happens. It's just blood flow.
You're weird.
It's blood flow.
Explain your first wank then. How old were you then? 8?
Wow, this podcast is taking a fucking downward spiral.
Well, I thought it was going to be quite a family-friendly conversation. Then he said he was 6. Weird.
What do you mean?
He said junior school.
was
there's
me.
like a limited age there. I thought like
What?
11.
Oh, what? So,
I'll be like, oh, it's
what?
fine,
So
it's
I'm
11.
a
That's
paedophile
what
because I had a boner at 6?
Yes.
yeah, you're weird.
Definitely.
So I'm a paedophile
Definitely.
because me, myself at 6 had a boner.
Yeah.
And you remembered it. It was a
you're
memorable boner.
And you're telling people.
You geezers
You
are
can
fucking
relive
fucked
that
up.
boner.
Why am I even friends with you?
You've been reliving
I
your
think-
boner
I
at the
think
age
you
of
need-
6.
I think
You're
you,
fucked
I
up,
think you need to
bro.
add in some way of the audience contacting the show at some point because they would have things to say about this.
No, we can't. We
Like,
cannot air this
right.
episode.
So when was when was your what's
I
your
want it
early what's your earliest memory of
21 years old. There you go. I'm in
You
the
had-
safe zone.
But you had a kid. You had 2 kids by the time you were 21.
Ain't mine. Prove it. I'm just a good guy. I just stick around
my
and
first
shit.
sexual memory.
Not sexual memory.
18, definitely.
Sexual memory. Who refers to it as a sexual memory? Well, dear mummy, I just had a sexual memory.
Right. When were you rubbing one out? How old were you when you were rubbing them out?
Ago.
Huh?
I don't. That's the point. I don't remember
About
the age.
22.
It was a while ago.
I was like 13, 14, and I was rubbing them out.
So
You
what,
fucking.
you got bonus from 6.
Oh, hang
and
on a
you didn't
minute.
Touch it.
You know what, Simon?
That's
Simon,
7 years.
we've severely fucked up here. No, Simon. We've been the ones here off guard.
Big time.
Right? No, hang on. Bob is from where?
Good point.
He's Catholic.
He's Catholic.
The 6-year-old boners make perfect sense. I take it back.
Right.
I'm the idiot.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry, Bob.
Don't make out. Don't make out. Don't make out.
I was going to say.
Don't make out like you didn't have a boner before you were fucking
Look,
16 years old.
what you and Father fucking Brian did
Before you were
is
10
your
years
shit.
old. Don't
Very
make
flat,
out.
Yeah,
Don't
look,
make it out.
mate. Whatever you did in the choir,
I'm
that's your
curious
shit.
why you left it alone for 7 years.
Huh? Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with it when I'm 6, do
Well,
I?
yeah, well, not 6, but maybe.
I pissed through it at that point. That's all I know about it.
What?
How old do you reckon you are until you can ejaculate?
Probably about 12. We're at puberty age.
Well,
innit?
him 7, I reckon. Fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
It's a pregnant fucking 9-year-old running around.
Whoa.
100%.
Sharia law up in this bitch. We were Wahhabis. We were Wahhabi Muslims up in here. Bob's just at him. Just fucking plowing
Shit.
away.
That was kind
Mind
of
you,
a
though, if
young
you're in the
age.
Middle East, you could have been like head fucking like...
head
you
boy.
could you could have been like...
Head jihadi.
not head jihadi, but like a member of Islamic Congress. or
That's
some shit.
That's Jihadi John. You'd be Jihadi Rob.
I was going to make a joke there, but then it left my head.
Bring it back.
Really? Bring
Yeah.
it back. Just let's
Bring it back.
rewind that.
Right, let's go back.
What
You could be head Jihadi.
you have to go further back.
You had a boner when you were 6.
Hello and welcome to the Arbitrary podcast.
I would have fucking got the job with the English degree.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
I
you
don't
wouldn't.
need it.
No,
I
you
don't need the
wouldn't. No, you
fucking
wouldn't.
English
Yeah, you do.
degree.
You wouldn't.
You don't.
You do.
You don't need the English degree.
If I
Certain-
owned a fucking tabloid newspaper,
I would not employ H.
No.
Well, you
No
fucking
fucking
would.
way.
I've got 4 years' experience of like
In what?
actually fucking doing it.
In what?
Doing
Blogging,
what?
writing, getting shit done.
Yeah.
You
And I would,
Getting
take,
shit
I would
done.
take the person with a degree.
Aren't
Yeah.
you an IT?
But why?
or something?
Why would you take the person with a degree? The problem with...
'Cause I know
Okay, here's
you.
the thing, right? Okay, like, without being a doctor, I understand a doctor and that shit, right? I completely fucking get it, right? But when you talk about mathematics and physics and all that shit, right? All the great ones didn't study how to become that. They discovered it themselves. They fucking wrote the rule book.
No, that's
Right?
bollocks.
I'm doing that
that's
shit.
bollocks.
Utter bollocks.
Fucking how is it utter
Utter
bollocks?
Fucking
Stephen
I-
Hawkins
I-
studied physics.
I-
I'm not saying he didn't study
was
physics.
a
I'm
good-
saying like he excelled at it. He
Isaac
fucking
Newton-
yeah,
gave
but
something
he
back.
studied physics.
Isaac Newton wasn't sat there one day and went, fuck me, gravity.
Yeah.
It was took on years
Yeah.
and years
Well,
and
even
years
that.
of
Yeah,
study.
but only, hang on a second. Gravity was
There's
only
that- there's that
recently
saying-
proven as
there's
well.
that
But
saying,
no,
isn't
but
there?
the theory of.
Yeah, but that's fine.
But there's that
developed
saying-
theory of it. He didn't just suddenly come up with it.
This
one
is
day.
not going to be word for word, but it's a saying something. I have achieved this because I stand on the shoulders of greatness, and that was some physicist that said that. And basically, he said the only reason that he is at the level that he's at is because of the people that come before.
Oh, fine, great,
Yeah.
fine. But
So
what I'm
That's
saying
the
is,
same
like,
as everyone.
No,
you have
bollocks.
to learn.
No, bollocks.
What do you mean bollocks? You
Bollocks.
have to learn.
the best
so
ones,
what-
right?
so
Took what they learned, right, and they expanded on it. They added something. They
Yeah,
gave
so
something.
they
How-
learned.
So how do they learn
Yeah,
it?
no,
first?
that's fine.
So they learn
That's
it,
fine.
and
Yeah.
then they develop even
Yeah,
more.
but like,
So if
but
you
part
want
of
to
the
be really
learning
good,
is challenging it,
if,
isn't it?
yeah, but if you want to be really good at writing, you learn from other writers. You learn about writing.
Yeah.
So,
No, you don't.
So
what are you talking about?
So
You don't learn from other writers.
course you
can only
do.
construct a sentence so many ways.
No. No, because if no one had ever spoken to you, you couldn't even talk English.
Yeah, no, that's
you
fine.
have to learn.
That's the basics.
Yeah, but you have
You
to
don't need to go to
learn.
uni for that.
But you have to. Everything
don't
we
need
do
to
is about
learn.
learning.
I do kind of agree with you on the English.
You don't need
thing.
to learn this shit.
Like
No.
physics, you're just
No.
Physics, like,
Nah,
No.
come on, man. Come on, like fucking physics changes every 6 months. There's someone coming up with some new shit.
But
But only
that's
because
the
of
point.
what he's learnt before.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but no.
Yes,
No,
yes,
yes, absolutely, yes.
the
yes.
guy-
The reason I'm not coming up
Keep
with,
saying yes.
with physics like this, I couldn't sit here now, look at the sky, and go, I am
me,
going
that's how a black
to,
hole works.
I am going to change the world of
Hang on a
physics.
sec, right? Hang on a sec.
No.
So, hang on, right?
No.
So, by definition, then, right? How do you learn? So, how did Stephen Hawking just learn the theory of like black holes?
Because
No,
he
no,
took.
no, no, no.
he didn't go, "Oh, I learned that," so therefore, it's someone else's theory.
He learned the standard
theories
rules
that were before.
and the laws of physics
And
Yeah.
the maths
There
that
are
go into it
there
and
are several
everything that
laws.
goes
Yeah,
into
and a
it.
load of people told him, "No, you're wrong."
No.
So they learn it as well.
No,
So
because no one in
they
science
fucking
tells you you're
The
wrong.
basic laws of
They told him it's not true. They said to me like it's not possible.
no, they said it, yeah.
That's on paper. That's fact.
Yeah, but
Yeah, and then he had to prove it. That's how
Yeah,
science
but then,
works.
yeah, that's fine, right?
So he-
but
yeah.
then by definition,
No, but so
he
he-
didn't learn it. He discovered it
no,
himself.
He took,
right?
You know,
he
but-
took what he'd learned
And
which
theorised
was-
something else.
Yeah, which was known
Based on what he
then,
knew.
and gone. Actually, I think it works slightly different to this,
And it's based-
works this
and
way.
it's
But therefore, it's not learned behaviour, then, is it?
no,
it's developing
without
something new.
but without
Yeah.
learning the rest of it, he would have never have known about what he then thought.
bollocks. No fucking way.
No,
Bollocks.
What are you talking about?
You can't discover something new, right? And kind of go, this isn't new at all now
no,
because
no,
I
it's not
learned
discovering.
this
No,
shit.
it's not discovering.
No, he didn't discover.
He didn't
black
discover
holes.
something
He didn't-
new.
He didn't just discover black holes. He theorised them
Yes.
based on his knowledge of the laws of physics.
And based
Yeah.
on what was
Fine.
already known.
Fine.
And
Yeah, the
based-
laws of physics, right? The same way, like I learned English. That's the laws of English.
No,
That's
no.
it. I've got the basics down. I've got the fucking basics down.
It's not the
at all.
basics.
You
Not
can't
at
say
all.
you can't say it's someone who discovered something new, right? That's not learnt. Like it. That in itself is discovery.
Are you hearing this?
Where'd you get this guy from?
It's
Jesus.
discovery. Like surely you can't learn something that hasn't been discovered yet. Surely
No, of course
you have to get there.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, but you have to get
you
there by
learn
knowing
by
what
knowledge.
comes before.
Yeah, that's fine. He's got it down.
So, but how,
Yeah,
He had it down.
what do you mean?
How did he have it down?
How did he have it down?
What did he have
He
down?
didn't just wake up one and go, fuck me, physics was a
Hang on,
piece of
right,
piss
hang on,
last
right.
night.
So-
What did he have down?
As far as I know, right. So who do we say is the biggest theorizer of gravity? Let's just start with saying so
That is a
easy.
really, really
that's
broad question.
that's a very.
How
broad
is it
question.
broad?
because there's...
What, so you want to say Newton?
You want to say Newton.
I don't want to say anyone.
Right,
I'm asking you.
So Newton proposed the idea of gravity in
Yeah,
the first place.
he
Yeah,
came up
and
with the theory of.
Einstein came up
So
with
what was
the
his- what was-
revolutionary new
fine.
theory on
Yeah.
gravity,
Fine. Which was what exactly?
general relativity.
Yeah,
Yeah. And did anyone?
which is widely regarded as.
You know, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
Scientific
saying.
fact.
I'm not saying I
But
dispute
he only
any
got
of
to
that.
that by studying the
Because of
known
everyone
laws
else that come
up to
before
that
him.
point.
Here's my point, right? When those bits and pieces were being written, when, for example, this other guy who won the Nobel Prize for discovering gravitational waves
Yeah.
and all that stuff, right?
They
Yeah.
were proposed by Einstein.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, right? So when let's take Einstein for an example, then, right? Einstein, yes, learned and gathered the basics of
He was a physicist.
Yeah.
He learnt
of
physics.
physics, right?
Yeah.
Of physics, right?
Or he's a mathematician.
Yeah, fine, right? So he then took that.
I know.
Just listen, right? Just listen. You might fucking learn something. All
Well, we
right.
didn't need to.
Look, man.
Don't need to.
No, no.
Just discover it.
Look,
Just get it. I'm just,
Just
gonna
be
discover
great
it.
at
what
it.
I'm saying
Don't
is,
even
right?
talk. I'm just going to discover what you're thinking.
What I'm saying is,
I don't know what
right?
he's going to say.
You two are saying to me that, like, no. The only way they would have got that is because they learnt about it. Yes, they learnt the basics, right? But
They obviously didn't learn the thing.
Exactly, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
I know the
but then
basics.
coming up with a new idea isn't me going.
But that's what
I learnt
science
it.
No, but
is.
it's not just
I
But that's
know
what
that.
science
But
is.
it's
That's what I'm saying.
No, but it's not just a brand new idea. It's a development.
Of course it's a brand new fucking
it's
idea,
not.
you
That's
dumb
the
cunt.
point.
It's like-
the development of the laws
it's like
of physics
without being-
to
without-
explain phenomenon that can be seen
Yeah,
through telescope.
without learning chemistry,
Yeah.
I couldn't come up with a different fucking formula of something because I don't understand chemistry.
Yeah, but you understand. Yeah, so that's the base components of what you're trying to do, right? So you're learning up to a point. After that, it's new.
All right, so you mix this liquid with this liquid,
It goes
create
bang.
something new.
Oh,
Yeah, but
fantastic.
this is my point, right? So like, so the initial, so when it comes to
I
like
thought
the
Elvis
basics, so when it comes to like, let's pretend beer never existed, right? Beer
Oh.
never existed. So someone's mixing this with this with this with this, and they go like, here's the chemical makeup of this beer. You can't then go, no, that's not possible because that's not been said before. So therefore, it can't be learned. Therefore, that's bollocks.
But that's totally irrelevant.
Some things.
No, but it's not. It's the
no,
same
no,
thing.
one second. So some things are done by pure discovery. So that would be pure discovery, right?
There you go.
But if someone else then wanted to make a similar beer but slightly different, they wouldn't just start
Or
throwing,
a better beer.
They wouldn't
Yeah,
just start
that's
throwing
fine.
random shit
Then they
together.
have to know how
But they
the
would build on
original
that.
beer was
Exactly.
made.
Build on that.
Yeah. But in order to
So they
get
learn
to the
what's
beer,
in there.
exactly. But in order to get to the beer, you
But like
can't learn
penicillin,
that.
penicillin, for instance, right? That was an accident, right? That was discovered by accident,
Yeah.
right? But by a fucking chemist. If a we would have looked back then at a bit of mouldy bread
Yeah.
and not thought anything fucking of it.
Right.
But because of what he already knew and had learnt,
Yeah.
and the skills that he had,
Yeah.
he could then.
Absolutely on board with all that.
Yeah, I'll say Stephen.
So
Haw-
you have to
absolutely
learn
on
the
board with
basics.
Stephen
But then
Hawking
at
didn't
what
trip over
point does
a
it go, right? So everything I've learnt so far, right? Now I've got this thing called penicillin.
Yeah.
What happens next? Who's taught him how to take it on from there?
Everything that he's learned.
Exactly,
The
but
way
like
that-
everything he's learned doesn't equal that, does it? He would have had to kind of come up with
Think
something.
about it. Think about what he's saying right now,
Oh,
H.
fuck off.
You
Think about it.
Exactly what I
He's
mean.
definitely not doing that. That's the
He's
problem.
definitely not thinking.
I am.
Not doing any of
He's
that.
definitely not thinking.
I am thinking.
Think about
So
it.
you think it's possible that someone could have walked along and suddenly just
And
bumped
then-
their head
and then-
one day and gone,
No,
fuck
no, no.
me,
And
and
black
then just
holes.
gone, there's
No,
penicillin.
no, no, of course I'm not.
Or
Of course
theory
I'm
of
not saying
relativity
that.
just fell out my
But
arse.
what I'm
whilst
saying
doing
is,
shit.
right-
What are you talking about?
The point I'm trying to make, right, is that a lot of the time, most of the time, when someone comes up with something new, a
Very,
new
very
idea.
few times, actually. But carry on.
Oh no, it's not few.
The
though, is
people
it?
that
Because
come up-
it would need to happen at every stage.
The people that come up with groundbreaking discoveries
Yeah.
are the people that know most about the field that they're in.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not disputing that.
Yeah.
What I'm
it's not
saying
someone
is-
who's on the fringes who doesn't know a lot. It's the people that know the most about the
that's
field that they're
fine.
in.
But what I'm saying is, in order to get to new discoveries, right? Surely at some point you would have to think outside of the box,
But that's
beyond
what-
the rules.
But as a scientist,
that's what I'm
you're
saying.
taught to
Yes,
do.
you do. So you learn,
Exactly.
you learn the rules,
Yeah.
and then you try and develop them further.
Yeah.
There is.
But you have to know. You have to
the famous
know as
Eureka-
much as you can about
Yeah.
the subject that you're
Yeah, so
trying
like
to
I-
progress.
Yeah, no, no.
Otherwise, because if you don't, you'll propose something,
that's
and
fine.
someone who knows more would say, "A, we've already done that," or "No,
Exactly.
it's wrong because
it
of."
could have already been theorised.
fine.
and you don't know.
Fine.
Or it's been disproved. Because
Fine,
of
right?
something else.
Exactly.
But most of the time, right? So stuff stays true for not an infinite amount of time, right?
Well, actually, about 60% of what you learn is false within 20
Exactly.
years.
So my point is, right? So at that point in time, when you've learnt something that is outdated,
Delete it.
Yeah.
right? Okay, and then something new is discovered, and it's done by scientific method and all that. I'm on board with all those things,
I don't
right?
think you are.
No, I am. Of course,
Not
I am.
fully.
I've not said anything.
I don't think you're fully aboard the
hang
train
on,
yet.
okay,
No,
so
I
hang
think
on.
you're-
What have you guys
think you're like
misunderstood?
an- I
So I
think
can
you're like an
correct you
Indian
because you're
train.
clearly not on my level right now.
No, definitely
Right?
we are.
I
Definitely
will
not.
help you up.
He's now trying to say that we're the weird
Yeah.
No,
ones.
no. So
We've done
explain where you were confused.
Well, the fact that you seem to
The
think
fact that
that
you think you
Stephen
could
Hawking
just-
tripped over a black hole and went,
The
"Fuck
fact
me,
that you
that
think you
was
don't
easy."
have to learn these things.
I never said that. Not
I'm
once
pretty-
did I
I'm
say
pretty
you
sure
don't
I'm
have to.
Pretty sure this is
This is all
recorded.
recorded, yeah. We can check
At no
this.
point did I say you don't have to learn anything. What I'm saying
No,
to you is,
you
right, is
definitely
that
said
like
that,
expanding on what is already out there and coming up with something new, you cannot learn that. That's my point.
Well, obviously, that's an obvious
That's what I've been saying for the last fucking 20 minutes.
fucking obvious point.
And you're telling me, no, that's not true, because you would have to learn all the fucking stuff before it.
It's true.
But
but
I'm
you're
not-
saying-
I'm not
you
disputing
said
that.
you wouldn't have to study beforehand.
Yeah, what you were saying is you don't have to study beforehand.
This is the embarrassing moment when the two of you realise you've just got to my level. Welcome.
No,
to the fucking-
this is
yeah,
the embarrassing
bollocks.
moment when you watch this back, you'll realise what you said.
Oh, I know
And
exactly what I
and
meant.
this
Yeah.
probably
I know
won't
exactly
make. If
what
you're
I
in
meant.
charge of it, this will not make the cut.
No.
no.
no,
This will
this
be
will be-
heavily
this will-
edited.
this is-
This will be
This
heavily
will
edited.
be
Who's
this
in
will
charge
be
of
the
the
fucking
This will be when this argument starts. It will cut there to H going. I'm the winner.
No, I'm not winning.
Which he
I
will
don't-
record
I don't need
after
to
we've
do that.
left.
I don't need to do that. The audience will decide.
Yeah,
the
they
audience
will.
decide.
Yes, they
will
will.
leave comments
and they'll be
and
like,
say,
Heinrich's
"H's a
been
twat."
right the whole right. You know,
No.
you can't learn to theorise something new. That's what
No,
I'm saying.
that's nothing wrong.
That's
with
exactly what I said.
That's not what you
That's
said.
That's exactly
that's
what I said.
nothing what you said.
At some point during the
You said
journey,
you don't need to learn
at some
stuff.
point during the journey, you fell off the train, but that's fine.
No,
That's absolutely
no.
fine.
We're
I was
comfortably-
fully aboard.
No,
we're
I was the
about it.
conductor.
We're
No, you're
comfortably in
fine.
first
Simon
class.
was the driver. I was the conductor.
You're like one of those Indian
You
guys
didn't have
hanging
a
on
ticket.
the
This is the problem with the not
You
education.
didn't have a ticket.
This is the problem with the not education. Right? You guys are so behind. and I feel bad
yeah.
for you,
You
but
are-
it's fine.
you
You're
are-
fine. You're fine.
Yeah.
You were on
You're
an
fine.
Indian night train, just hanging off the
Yeah.
arse end.
No,
of it.
you're fine.
Just
You're fine.
Yeah.
Welcome
Off the
aboard.
arse.
You missed your stop. You
No
missed your stop,
way.
and that's fine.
You know,
That's fine.
I'm embarrassed for
That's
you
fine.
too. I'm embarrassed.
Right,
for the
you've
both
lost
of
your
you.
luggage, and we'll help you find it. It's fine.
I don't think it can be found.
Don't-
I think it's gone.
Yeah,
It's gone.
yeah.
We've tried helping.
It's
We
going to be
looked-
difficult.
we looked
It's going to be
everywhere.
difficult. We'll put him up in a hotel somewhere, and we'll reimburse
And
him.
we'll put out a notice.
Yeah.
Someone please take you.
People write on the bottom. Heinrich's fucking years ahead of his time. Years ahead of his time.
He's like Tomorrow's World. Back to Tomorrow's
See?
World.
There you go.
H is like
Everything
It all
comes-
goes. It's all circular.
and it'll all get canned soon.
Everything goes full circle.
It's all
There you go.
circular.
Back to the beginning. Boom.
No,
Right.
no.
Okay, carry on.
We've done an hour and 10 minutes.
We should
Is that a
probably
good
leave
thing?
it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where I win. Goodbye.